Yeah.
Take the kids to school in the morning. Family time is the best time, so when we ain't doing family time, we get into the grind, man.
Man, absolutely.
And shout out to Gasz for putting us on here, man. You already know we go way back, man. You already know what that do.
Yeah,
Gasz,
man.
we go so far back, bro.
Man.
It's great. Yeah, we go back to when they first started hating. When the niggas first started hating when they heard your first flow, you feel me?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And y'all was the 808 and Big, I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? Y'all niggas gave me an opportunity that wasn't nobody give me, you feel me? I was just a young nigga rapping at the basketball game because I was too fucked off to play for any school, you feel me? And my grades was fucked up. I was at the continuation, you know what I'm saying? No high school really wanted to give me a chance. Ain't no record labels want to give no young niggas no chance, you feel me? And y'all niggas was like, man, that nigga TO3 partner, man, I think you had told Bink about me, you know what I'm saying? You like, hey, that nigga partner can rap, you know what I'm saying? And y'all brought me over there to Hitworks.
Yeah, it was Gasz ever since. It was Gasz ever since.
Yeah,
And then from there, I got the opportunity to go to New Orleans to meet with Baby and put together the Sacramento. Dude, they were trying to let me put together, the new album.
Yep. Hell yeah.
And they told me to pick another artist. The only artist that I've seen that was really serious, like I always said for my music, he was the first person that came up. So I was like, man, I'm gonna get this nigga Gasz. This nigga guy, he already got shit in the archive. He already packed back to ready. I ain't gotta worry about him not having no material. This thing's already up. For
real. You know what I'm saying? It was dope because you called me. I remember that shit like yesterday, you know what I'm saying? You called me, and I'm talking about TO3 now because they both on the line, 808 and TO3, you feel me? So, but yeah, TO3 had called me and was like, man, I'm finna go to New Orleans. I'm about to be out there with Baby and Magnolia Chop, all this shit, bruh. We got a song because I had like got back in the loop with TO3 at that time, and I probably had went over to the little lab like once before that trip. You know what I'm saying? Met the niggas, like one of the niggas that was going, you know what I'm saying? And, I had met Cuzzo, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know nobody else. And he was like, bruh, come through tonight and we gonna do this song. I'm gonna put you on the song with Magnolia Chop and we finna fly out, or we gonna drive out the next day. And I was like, damn, like, that's hella soon. Like, you know what I'm saying? We down there, did that song that night. I drove, cause I was staying in Yuba City. I drove to Sac. We did the song. And then niggas drove all the way to New Orleans and did the shit. The French Quarter shot the whole video like 2 days later. Everybody else already had their verses. You know what I'm saying? I had just laid my verses like a day or two before we did the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we shot the video at the Mercedes-Benz Dome at the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure did. Shot the video at the Mercedes-Benz. For real. And then, Chop did his solo scene at the French Quarters outside the Harris.
Yep.
But yeah, we shot all our shit at the we sure did at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That shit was hard.
Man, after that it was so good, man. It was looking good for us, bro.
Hell yeah. Niggas done touched a lot of microphones with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Been in a lot of booths. And then brush shoulders with a lot of people in this industry, man. And shit, tell these niggas some of the people that you done worked with, you feel me? Cause you a producer too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know if you produced the track that I just played that Go Crazy. I ain't really know too much about it, you know what I'm saying? So I just told him I was playing a song, but shit, man,
I didn't produce that, but I mixed, mastered it, I recorded it. J.E. is the producer behind that song.
Oh yeah, J.E. The white boy?
Yeah,
J.E. the Wheelman. Yeah.
Man, he been stepping it up. You know, I stick to my circle, man. My high school. People that been messing with in high school, I still mess with them. So that's how you feel me? If not, then I really wasn't fucking with you.
Yeah, shout out J.E. the Wheelman. I was fucking with him too. I done met the nigga a few times. He a good dude.
Yeah, real good dude, man. And
I
did that song. We did that song about not even 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
Shot the video in Stack and shot the video, part of the video in Vallejo. And I did it with my boy Christoph. He just got out.
Oh, that's who was on the verse, the first verse.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah, that shit hard too. Hell yeah, I'm gonna play that shit again at the end of the thing. Hold on, give me 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, we back on. But yeah, so you said the nigga on the first verse, what's his name?
Christoph.
Okay. He a part of the label, or he just a nigga that you fucking with?
Man, he just somebody that I'm mentoring. My younger, he like a little brother to me, man. I'm just trying to give him all the game that I know so he can go the right way and not, go through the bumps and grinds that I went through when I started.
Yeah.
I see the talent in him.
So he a young nigga?
Yeah, he a young nigga, man.
Yeah,
about 25.
Yeah, he did his thing though. That should be so crazy because like when you look back, like we was about that age when we went to New Orleans to fuck with Cash Money. We was about that age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And time fly though. And then like the shit we was talking about when 808 when he first took me over there to fuck with Bink and shit and gave me the opportunity to jump on his album and Bink album. That was even longer ago. That was like 16, 17 years ago.
Man, that's what started me to my craft. That's what started me to be great. They had a rule to where if you wasn't coming with it, you couldn't get on the song.
Yeah.
So and you had to write the song right there. Like they only gave 20, 15 minutes to write. So man,
those paid sessions.
We really had to come with it. It'd be family in there. There'd be some other artists in there, man. But like you were saying, who I worked with before it all started, man, I worked with Keek, San Quinn. I worked with the New Boys. I worked with Marvelous. I worked with Renaissance, 808, Be Legit, 40, my cousin Bink, my cousin Lil Freddie, Jonah Cholo, JG, Gas. Man, it goes so
Turf
far,
Talk.
man. Huh?
Well, when you on the song with Turf Talk and Keek, the one I was on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Turf Talk. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Turf Talk. I was on with Magnolia Child. We got some work. My partner Sweets, we did some work, man.
Man, that's crazy.
It goes big.
Like you really seasoned, though. Like, and I be, cause like, and that's what I was trying to like. We were supposed to do the interview like a week ago, and I was just trying to think like how I'm gonna come at this interview. You know what I'm saying? Because like I wanted to make sure the people that's listening, because this podcast shit kind of really blowing up for me. You feel me? Like I said, I just signed the deal with Spotify and iHeartRadio just like 2 weeks ago. So it's like it started off just niggas, man, appreciate that for real. You know what I'm saying? But like
hard work,
it do. You know what I'm saying? But like what I was getting to is like at first it was just niggas that knew me. You know what I'm saying? I tell them, hey, I'm doing a podcast. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. You feel me? And then how I listen to that shit, and I be like, well, should I send you a link? You know what I'm saying? At first I just had it on the app. You know what I'm saying? So I send them the link to that app and they could listen to it. Even if they didn't get the app, you could still just listen to it. It's just you couldn't rewind. You could just pause it and shit. You feel me? Like you couldn't like play back, or you couldn't like download the shit, or you couldn't leave comments, but you could listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But now I got motherfuckers that don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure I can make the shit sound like I'm not just having you on here as like just one of my partners. You feel me? Like let niggas know like this nigga really somebody. You know what I'm saying? He really got a resume. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Instead of just making it like, oh, he just got somebody on, because that's another thing I'm trying to push though for this podcast. Like that's why I call it the gas station, because everybody go to the gas station. So every episode ain't gonna be about a rapper or a singer or new music. Like sometimes I might just call one of my niggas and just be having a phone conversation, record that shit. You feel me? And that was just the topic at the gas station that day. You feel me? But I wanted to make sure like, you know what I mean, I got to let niggas see what you was talking about, you know what I'm saying? And it's dope that we got 808 on here, because, you know what I'm saying, he opened the door for me for sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I would have never, and this ain't no plan shit, like I didn't know bro was going to be on here, but to be honest, the shit that you was saying, like how they used to have that format, like you got this long to write your shit and jump on the shit, like if you don't do it right, they going to pull you off the song. That shit right there really, like, I really didn't know what I was doing like that. I was just that juiced, you feel me? I just had that much raw, uncut talent, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do that. But I wasn't seasoned for that shit. I wasn't prepared for that shit. I didn't have hella years rapping. Like, I was so excited that I got the opportunity that I stepped up to the plate, you know what I'm saying? But fucking with them and fucking with y'all really made me who I became later on down the line, because that was before I was doing music with AP or any of that, you know what I'm saying? I think that was before Cheesy Records and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my first, like, nigga, this what rapping really about, you know what I'm saying? If you really come with that shit, we gonna put you on songs with niggas. Like, I been had made Keek, but I never would have thought I'd have got on a song with the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Not at 18, 17 years old, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen the nigga around, looked at him like, you know what I'm saying, like a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? I would have never even approached him like, yo, Keek, can I jump on something? But Bink was like, oh, this nigga ready to get on this shit, you know what I'm saying? 808 was like, yeah, this nigga, we keeping this nigga on this, you feel me? But I ain't even had the confidence yet to ask niggas to get on songs. Like, when they first, we was at the hoop game, we was at one of the basketball games, and I think you was playing, TO3, you was playing in the game, and 808 pulled me outside to the parking lot, and I was rapping at somebody SUV with Bink. It was 808 and Bink, and they was like, man, nigga, spit something. And I was like kind of nervous. He was like, man, nigga, rap, nigga. I done heard you rap, nigga, spit that shit. And I was nervous as fuck, but I rap. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, we was in Hitworks, you know what I'm saying, in the same studio that Pac and them was in, you feel me? Like, and the shit that the studio Biggie was going to before they damn near jacked the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy though, you know what I'm saying? Looking back 16, 17 years, like how all this shit been building, you know what I'm saying? And where we all at today, like, the shit is crazy to me though, you know what I'm saying? For real.
We was really in the mix before we was in the mix.
Yeah. It wasn't even, when we was doing that shit back then, it wasn't even like really no young rappers that was popping. Like, it wasn't really no young little rappers back then. Like, it was only niggas that was on. Only young rapper was like Lil Wayne, Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't too many niggas that was at a young age, under like 25, talking about the real shit they was doing, you know what I'm saying, that was getting money or going through shit, like really on songs with niggas that was on. Everybody that was rapping was at least 25 or 24, 25 and older. Wasn't no niggas that was teenagers that really had a voice back then. Like, we was some of the first niggas, like, we was doing that shit before, like, the live wire movement got big or any of that, you know what I'm saying? None of the, like, the Banked Up or the Mozzie shit, none of that shit. Like, it wasn't no young niggas that had a voice that was getting on songs with niggas that was already doing big shit. Like, Bink had already had big albums out with big names already way before that album. You know what I'm saying? He was already a known nigga, you know what I'm saying, with albums out. You know what I mean? Way before when I came to the scene, y'all had already been in the mix, but just me and you, we was damn near kids.
Man, that's it. That's all we was kids doing that shit, bro.
For real.
But the practice that we had and the mentors that we had, and we was already going in.
Hell yeah. That's why I think that nigga Magnolia Chop clinched to you so much, because, like, nigga, we was out there in the trenches. Nigga set up that studio shit out there in the trap. Nigga, all type of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, nigga, legal situation, but there was a lot of shit going on when we went out there to New Orleans, you feel me? And we had the studio set up in the trap. And nigga, y'all niggas probably did like 4-5 songs in like 24 hours, you feel me? In the midst of shooting videos, partying, getting money, hella shit. Fast work though, moving fast.
Man, and things just got greater from now. Now I'm at a level of my life with this music that I'm just sitting back and being humble about everything.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just trying to, and my younger niggas and my family, I'm trying to get in the right game for them to be great at this shit.
Hell yeah.